Hello, you fucks. Hey, look,
Hi.
that door's open. Hey, I'm gonna shut that. Look at that. Hey, guess who? Guess who just finished his first project this month? This guy right here. Woo! Back in the
Yay.
game. Look at that. Hey,
It only took,
yeah, 3 weeks. I know. 3 weeks. I've not gone this long
well,
without doing.
baby steps. Good for you.
More like slug steps, but we got her done. Thank you, Tracy. I love you to death. Thanks for hanging with me and helping me, and thank you, Jody, as well, for helping me with this. There was a lot of people that helped me just get through mentally, but I appreciate it. We have not such a huge show for you today, but we do have a
No.
show nevertheless, which is going to be exciting.
Yeah, come Monday, I was getting worried that we weren't going to have anything because Thursday and Friday, nothing came out. Weekends, nothing usually comes out. Monday, we may have had one or two, and I'm going, are we even going to have a show? And then
Well,
Tuesday and Wednesday, it just like took off. So I'm like, all right.
it happened, baby. See that? If you build it, they will come.
Hmm.
That has such a great connotation with the stuff that we do. Anyways, let's get into it here. The first one we had today was. Is
Not
that the
that
right
one.
one? No, no. Let's rewind it. We fucked up already. Here we go. Ta-da!
There we go. Yay. All right, we got Joyless, Alabaster Penitentiary Book 2 by Nyla Kay, narrated by Sebastian Grove, Silas Hart, and Melissa Andre Verdi.
Melisandre, I believe, and I can't really
Oh,
read that
okay,
one
well,
there, but
it
Melisandre it
looked like
is.
my name with one S, so
Yeah, it's close. I'll give you that. That one came out on the 14th. Next, we had.
Flunking with a Ghost, Haunted Love Book 9 by Balin Crow, narrated by Iggy Toma.
That one came out on the 14th as well. Next, we had.
Undone by Christina Lee, narrated by Tim Page.
That one was on the 15th. And the next we have, who's quickly becoming one of our favorites, Mr. Dan Kali.
Hello, this is Dan here, and I'm just going to read you the synopsis from one of my latest releases by Garrett Lee, Love Thy Brother, which is the fourth in the Rebel King series. So here we go. Expect his brother's best friend, his best friend's little brother, the soft-hearted bear and the rowdy chaos gremlin. The inevitable only happens when you let it. Riv, if you ever let me speak, you'd know exactly how I feel. I've told him that 1,000 times, but River's stubborn streak is a mile wide. He doesn't want to hear it. To him, we're doomed, cursed, forbidden, because he thinks I love a goddamn motorcycle club more than him. My worst nightmare is losing him before I get the chance to change his mind. And in our world, bad dreams come true. Our reality is mess and pain. But I love him, and he loves me, and I'll fight for us to the end.
Nice.
Aw.
He sounds like he has a bit of an
Gremlin?
accent. I don't know if it's
Did he
really
say
true.
gremlin?
I don't know.
Is that even a thing?
To be honest with you, I was enjoying my cup of coffee. I was like, "Oh, Dan's got it for a minute. I'm going to drink a cup of." I haven't had a cup of coffee since this morning. I was really.
Well,
Thank you,
I
Dan, for
heard
the cup of
gremlin
coffee.
and I'm thinking, what? Okay.
Have you ever watched?
But
I
you
know
enjoy
you
your
have.
coffee.
Well, you're the same age as me, I think. So you've watched the first Gremlins, right? You remember that movie with the water and everything?
Yeah.
It's been a
My
long time
nickname in
since I've
high
seen it.
school was Gremlin.
Now, why? What? Water had? Is that what?
Because my last name.
Gramling. That makes sense. I'm very smart. Did you know that? I hope you think I'm smart.
Yay! I do.
The next
Well, I
we
mean, I
had.
answered to it, so.
You did?
But technically, only my closest friends had called me that. That was
Well,
it.
I might have to. Now you're speaking your last name, not. So people would call you Gramling.
Gremlin.
Oh, I get it entirely. The fact is, I have not seen that movie in probably 30 years, somewhere in there. So maybe it's time this year. Maybe this Christmas. We watched Die Hard last Christmas. This year, maybe we should watch Gremlins. It's been a while.
Yep.
Next up
All
here,
right.
we had.
New Adult. Boy Meets Boy Book 3 by Timothy.
Janofsky.
There we go. Narrated by Mark Sanderlin. Oh my
That one
gosh.
came out on the
It's one of
15th.
those days.
Next, we had yet another audio clip. This one from Kurt Bonham, who, by the way, is coming back on Talk to the Beard in a week or two here. I think we've got the schedule up.
Hi, I'm Kurt Bonham, and I'm the narrator for Criminal Intentions, Season 1, Episode 13, The Hatter's Game, Part 2. This series is written in episodic form, and this was the first season of the series, and this is the final episode of the first season. If you've been following the series, you know that it stars detectives Malcolm Kalaji and Song Jae-yoon, partners in the homicide department of the Baltimore PD. Also, throughout this season, they've become more than partners. As a matter of fact, they've fallen in love. At this point in the series, Malcolm has been captured by Song Jae's longtime nemesis Sela, and Song Jae has to risk everything to save him. It's a very tense and exciting finale, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm sad to see this season end, but stay tuned for Season 2.
I'm sad to see it end too. There's a lot of books there, man. It's awesome. Thanks, Kurt. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, man. And that one came out on the 15th. Next, we had yet another, and this is a new narrator clip for us, I believe. I don't remember seeing this guy's name before, so here we go. Kick back and enjoy.
Hi, my name is Jay Sampson, and I recently finished production on an audiobook for Rain Carrington titled Breaking the Stallion, Hell Bent for Leather, Book 1. The story is centered on Eli James, a young man who is lost and alone after leaving a partner who failed to keep his promises. Eli's bike breaks down while on the road, and he is rescued by Noah Oliver, who offers him a ride, a home, and so much more. Noah, a local rancher, is adept at breaking in stallions, but can his dominant spirit tame Eli without breaking his trust? Follow this biker and cowboy on their wild ride towards building a life neither of them ever expected. This story is emotional, tense, and can make even seasoned veterans blush. Headphones recommended for this one, folks. There are spicy stories, and then there's Breaking the Stallion.
Oh, I think it says it all in the name right there, sir.
Yeah, he's a baby narrator. He's just coming up. So
I like his voice.
Yeah, I got the book, the audio.
Mm-hmm.
He Rain sent it to me. So
how is Rain, anyways?
I'm excited.
I'm not spoken to her in a while.
She's doing good. You'll see her, GRL.
I was going to say, going to GRL or what? So, excellent.
Yeah, she's mine and Brooke's roommate.
That is awesome.
Along with April.
Excellent. I haven't seen April in a while as well. There's going to be a whole lot of assisting going on in there. Thanks for sending that in, by the way. We really do appreciate it. Next, by the way, that one was on the 15th, and we had, I think,
Assassin by Accident, Carnival of Mysteries by E.J. Russell, narrated by Greg Boudreau / Tremblay. And now he's weed eating.
I don't believe Greg is, although he might have one of those things that takes care of his body hair. I don't know. That one came out on the 16th. Then we had...
Anyway, The Real Thing, West Coast Forensics, Book 5 by L. Keaton, narrated by Michael Dean.
Chorizo at it again. That was on the 16th. Then we had...
Rear-Ended, Big Bull Mechanics, Book 4 by K.M. Newholt, narrated by Tim Page and Liam DeCosmo.
The title says it all. That one also came out on the 16th. Then we had...
Everything I Didn't Know by Nikki James, narrated by Nick J. Russo.
I hear that is turning into quite a nice little partnership, Nikki and Nick there. I'm not listening to any of the books yet, but a lot of people seem to like it. So
I haven't either. I'm kind of afraid to listen to Nikki James. I heard she gets real...
she's going to tear you through the ringer a few times, is what I heard. Which is to be expected. It's not really the same thing as like Rear-Ended, I wouldn't think, you know? That one was on the 16th. The final one of the week that we had was...
Sweet Connection, Hot Under the Collar, Book 1 by Catherine McIntyre, narrated by Dylan Rockwell.
And that was finally the 16th. What we've been waiting for, and this has been a long time coming. We've been talking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's going to be fun. First, we have what you listened to. Here we go.
Anti-Hero by Kelly Fox and Declan Winters. And this was a bullet breaker.
Oh, hang on.
You're so proud of that.
I am. I really am.
Book 4 of the Wild Heart series, and it's the last book in the series.
Nice.
Kelly did a fantastic job with Ant and Eric's book. I loved every moment of it, and when I listened to it, I felt that this was Zach's best narration I've heard yet. It definitely was not safe for work. And it was hot and sweet, and I can't wait to see what Kelly comes up with next.
I would like to know where all these people work. It's perfectly safe where I work at either of the jobs. I mean, it's sound gig or like people aren't going to say a thing to me. What about you, Listen?
I deliver pizzas.
Yeah, so you're in your car. It's perfectly safe for work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. I
No.
want to know where these people are working, where it's not perfectly safe for work. I've seen what goes on, and so that nice, by the way, and I've heard quite a bit about that. The next one that we have up here is what you were reading this week, and I want to flip back to the previous
Yeah.
title just to say one more time that Kelly Fox, I love you. You and Declan have been killing it, and these things are incredibly popular. Could you please finish with this series so people will listen to my books now? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good
Well, the
day.
series is finished.
Next, we had what you read this week.
Yeah, this was part of an anthology, a Fated Mates anthology, and I got this as an arc. I had 5 authors and one little bundle thingy. There was Kiki Clark, Vinnie George, Ariana Nash, Lee Colgan, and Kelly Fox. It was a oh yeah, this was also a bullet breaker.
I get the feeling until we get another graphic, there's going to be a lot of bullet breakers. Okay.
I'm sure. All had different Fated Mate novellas, and Kiki had the first one, and then there was then Vinnie George had one with an orca shifter and a sea otter shifter. Ariana Nash had 2 vampires, and it was like enemies to lovers thing. It was good. It took me a while to get into that one though. Lee Colgan had the wolf shifter and an incubi. And then Kelly Fox had a raven shifter and a wolf shifter. And it was just, they were all just amazing. I think I finished it in like one day. And I can't wait for the anthology to come out so I can read everything else.
Nice. Sorry, by the way, I messed up the cover on that one again. I don't know what was. I didn't even know what day it was. I had it messed up there for a second.
He's wearing a tank top.
I'm looking at so many of these authors, and we know because there's a bunch more that's listed in your notes here. Kiki
Yeah.
Clark, Mia Monroe, Louisa Masters, Kelly Fox, Sheena Jolie, Jennifer Cody, Nicole Knight, Vinnie George, who used to play, I believe, in a rock band, Chloe Archer, Megan Maslow, Lee Colgan, Kellix, H.L. Day, Gray Bryan, I think that's how you say your name, Brian. Sorry, A.J. Sherwood, Michelle Notaro, Lisa Oliver, Ariana Nash, Michelle Frost, and J.P. Sale. Everyone. Pretty much freaking everyone. So, congratulations. Please go out and get that. It looks like you had one more that you read this week, and this is also, I just really like this person a lot. Ashlyn, hello. There you go.
Yeah. I actually just read this one yesterday.
Nice.
And it was also a bullet breaker.
Hey-oh! And give me 1 second here. I got to get over to my bullet. Hang on here. Might have broken it the last time. I don't. I enjoy that.
It was called Lessons. It was part of the Ruthless Daddies multi-author series, and I just absolutely loved it. like I said, I read it in less than a day. I just couldn't put it down. I love everything Ashlyn writes, and this book had tons of sexy goodness, I guess you'd call it, but yeah. It had Daddy Kink, there was bondage, there was primal play. I think there was a little bit of knife and gunplay in there too. It was a dark mafia related, yeah, and I've been wanting to read a
Can
lot
you
of
tell
dark
me?
mafia lately.
I'm jumping in here because there was another bullet
It's
breaker.
okay.
There were 3 bullet breakers this week for you, 2 of which you read, and one of which you listened to. My question is this: were you reading and listening to one at the same time? Because, from my experience, being the alcoholic drug addict that I am, if one's good, 3's better. So if you can do all at once, have you ever tried that? Listening to an audiobook and reading another one at the same time? Is that
No, I
Could you?
can't do it.
Could you maybe report back? I realize you only have so many hands involved here, and if we're going to get to bullet breaker status, I was trying to help you, but
No,
anyways,
I can't. I can't. I have to have quiet when I'm reading.
I understand entirely. Congratulations on yet another great episode. I say congratulations because, well, I'm not good with words. What I really mean is thank you. You did great this week. Great job getting the samples together. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. We will be back again on Monday. I believe Kurt Bonham is coming back in to talk to the beard. Then on Thursday again, this show regularly airing at 5 p.m. in the private group. Now, after we put this up on YouTube, it's not going to be in the group anymore. So if you want to see it live, all that fun stuff, you got to hang out. Have fun. See y'all next week. Nanu
Bye.
Ninu.